I had a teacher tell me that they were using iPad to learn some math and other games in 10 or 12 grade, not 10-year-old, maybe they're in grade 5, 4, this classroom. And then the child was, I don't know how they access it. There's also a big problem with being able to access inappropriate materials for kids right now.
Yes.
They have access to everything. So this child was actually accessing porn in the classroom.
Okay.
So
did the parents have a problem with that?
So I'm going to tell you what happened. So they contacted the parent and then they told them about it. The parent told the school and the teacher that, why are you giving an iPad in the hand of my child? That was the reaction. Why are you giving this to them in the classroom? So iPads have been coming in and out. I'm not saying you have to give iPad, but I was shocked. If they told me about my son did that, that wouldn't be my reaction to it. I would have asked, why did you give it as well? But that wouldn't be the only reaction to it, because why is my son on a porn site?
How would even?
Oh, they know.
Obviously they know, but as a parent, that would be my first question. Yeah. That's all I'm saying. Like logic, parenting. My kid, my responsibility. Yeah. You're saying that's different. That's not how we deal with the schools anymore. Yeah. My kid, not my responsibility. My kid, the teacher's responsibility.
Why did you give the iPad?
Why did you give the iPad?
Yeah.
That's pretty hard to be an effective educator when you're not getting support from.
Yeah, a lot of them say the words they use, the majority of them, they're stuck, they're trapped. These are the words teachers use. Their hands are tied.
Okay.
Because they cannot provide what the child needs, because the curriculum dictates that.
Right.
Administrators dictate that. So they're in a, state of trapped this place. And the parents are also helpless, because if your child does watch porn, what are you going to do now? How are you going to take it away? What's the conversation? Is anyone giving an advice on this? In Finland, they made a commercial about this, because this is a big problem. And this is going to actually screw up a lot of kids' psychology in their head about what relationship is. So they no longer can have a proper relationship as they grow older and older, because what they're watching is not real, right? So in Finland, they made this commercial. These people will knock. I don't know if you saw this, but they are porn stars. They will knock at the door and the mom will open and they say, "Can I see Emily?" And she's like, "Who are you?" "Oh, we've been meeting online all the time. She's been watching us. I just want to meet Emily." So they wanted to make a proof to the parents that you think Emily's upstairs. She's been with us, watching us. Protect your children. That was the way that Finland started, telling parents, wake up. Just because your child is with the phone upstairs, you are giving the world in their hand. You don't.
Who goes to Finland?
Yeah, it's a strong message, but it wakes you up. And another one they put out is this, older guy knocks and says, "Can I see a girl name?" She's like, "Who are you?" "Oh, we've been talking and I've been talking to her. I'm just going to take her out." So this guy's been grooming her over the internet. He's at the door. That's what happens, right? The internet is not safe. So I always go back to this analogy I give on my podcast as well as in my summit. I've done 2-3 summits before. We don't if somebody knocks at our door, right? Ring the bell. You don't let that stranger and he says, "I want to go meet your son upstairs."
That's a great analogy.
Daughter upstairs. You ever let them? Do we ever take a stranger into a bedroom or bathroom and say, "Oh yeah, they're upstairs, go hang out"? But that phone, anything can come through it. So when did we let that be okay? It's not okay. We have to have rules. Phone is not your oxygen tank. I tell my son, it's not something you need. It's not required. It's a tool.
If you enjoyed what you saw, like, share, comment, and forward to someone that this will bring value to. Thank you so much for all the support. We appreciate it.